Hi. So, my biggest takeaway from the SLP interview is that children with autism can learn language no matter what level they are, no matter what ability they are. And for the SLP to test, they have various tools that they can use. I was unaware of that. I didn't know that they had nonverbal assessment tools that they can use, which that was very helpful in understanding how a child with autism can be assessed. Something else that I thought was interesting was that she prefers the norm reference assessments on her initial assessment, but as she works with the students, she prefers a summative assessment because she feels that it gives her a clearer picture of the ability of the student. So I thought that was very interesting. She also shared with me about alternative augmentative communication system or devices. That's things like using a picture exchange communication system, or sometimes they have devices that actually the students can touch. But she shared with me and told me about them, and I think that this would be a great thing to add to my classroom. And I was very thankful that she shared that information, and she is a great resource. She said she would print some out, so that was a great takeaway for me. As far as the takeaway from conducting the functional behavior assessment, it was helpful in so many ways. It was helpful for me in learning how to define the function of a behavior. I didn't really understand or know how to define it. I would see behaviors, but I didn't actually do a functional behavior assessment where I look at the student and see what is the motivation for that behavior. So that was awesome and definitely a great takeaway. It was also helpful to help me learn how to replace the behavior with something else that would be beneficial for the class so there's less distractions. It was also helpful in the why, in understanding why the behavior was occurring. I was so thankful to be able to do this activity because it gave me the experience I need, real life experience, and not just reading it in the school book, but actually being able to do it in the class and seeing how I could better a situation with the behavior. The way that I will be able to apply what I have learned is just being able to use this in my class with students that are having some behavior problems or distractions for the class. Ultimately, it will provide me effective solutions to behavior problems. And so this I will take with me for years on end. So this is definitely a huge takeaway, is just having this experience and giving me effective solutions that work.